Hey everyone, I'm so excited to welcome you all to the first episode of Graves into Gardens 562. For those of you who don't know me, I will be your hostess with the mostest, Valerie Olivares, Llama Mama, Peruvian Princess, what have you. Obviously, I'm Peruvian Latina American. Hello to all my Peruvian people out there. Okay, guys, I have a question for you. Have you guys ever met somebody that you felt so comfortable with them that you could just tell them anything? And you even find yourself telling them stuff that you've never told anybody before. Well, if you haven't, that's what I want to be. And not just me, but that's what I want Graves into Gardens 562 to be. I want it to be a space where you can just come here. Actually, I want it to be a corner because this is my corner that I'll have people coming here that are going to come and share just life stories and just being real, being 100 and knowing that they're not going to be judged here. That's what I want Graves into Gardens 562 to be. I want people to be able to come here and just share vulnerably, like stuff that is hard to talk about, and know that whatever they share, it's going to be safe here. And we're going to try to help each other with different things. Maybe I'll share things that you guys have gone through and that maybe you've never talked about it with anybody because, it's stuff that we're ashamed of, or things that we shouldn't even be ashamed about. Like, for example, something that I could share about, that I will be sharing about actually too, is the fact that I'm a sexual abuse survivor. When I was younger, I was abused as a little girl. And now in the last couple of years, I feel like I'm learning to deal with it. I'm so grateful because learning to talk about it has taught me to heal. And I want to share just things like that with you guys. And again, that's something that's super like vulnerable, and it was hard at first, but I'm learning to be able to share these things. And like I was told, it's going to be like a story someday that I share about, like just like when we graduated high school, you could tell people about that stuff, right? Because it's just a story and it does not define who we are. It's just something that happened to us, right? But that's what I want Graves into Gardens 562 to be. I just want you guys to come here and know that no judgment zone, share. We're going to not just share things like that. It's going to just be things about life, for example, things about life like that I've gone through, things that I've experienced in my 40 years, or things that people that will be here have experienced in however long they've been alive, right? Some of the things that I've gone through, let me see. I am a daughter to a crazy Latina mom. There's four of us. I'm in the middle. I have an older brother, an older sister, and a little sister. And then it's me. I'm a wife. My husband and I are actually high school sweethearts. We have been together for 24 years. He's over there, but you guys will see more of him eventually. Today is March 13th, and you guys, we have been married for 18 years today. So today is a very exciting day because we are launching this and it's our anniversary. So, guys, but guess what? It hasn't always been easy for us because we survived an affair. That's something that we're also going to share about here in Graves into Gardens 562. We're going to share about that, which is not going to be easy, but we want to just be able to give people hope with the stuff that we share, right? This world is really a dark place. And in this dark, dark place, we want to be able to give a glimpse of light, right? And that's what Graves into Garden is going to be. I'm also a mother to a almost teenage boy. Our son is going to be 13 years old. So it's kind of scary because I remember being a teenager, and I know Hector remembers being a teenager. So, so if there's anything that you guys have heard that I've shared and it resonates with you, please tune in and come back and be a guest here at Graves into Gardens 562. I want to share with you guys also why I named it Graves into Gardens 562. What inspired me to do that? What inspired me to do that was, if you guys remember, and I'm sure you guys all remember, in 2020, in the summer of 2020, that was like when coronavirus first hit, when COVID was was going crazy. I mean, it's still around, but it's not as crazy as it was back then, right? Anyway, so that's when we were all doing Zoom. Everything was Zoom. And we were having church through Zoom. And during like the worship part of church, this song came on and I could read the lyrics of the song. The name of the song is actually called Graves into Gardens, but as I'm listening to the song and we're reading the lyrics and we're singing it, and then, it says that he turns graves into gardens. And then as I'm reading that and I'm saying it, and I just think, man, like, I'm looking at my husband and I see my son, and then I think about how far we've come. Like I said, we're going to share about our marriage and everything that happened eventually. But guys, we were like on the verge of divorce. We almost got divorced. I mean, paperwork was getting signed, everything, but we didn't do it. And I'm sitting here, right? And I'm like, this is insane. And I think it's so true. Graves into garden, because our marriage was a grave. It was so dead. And now I look at it and it's like this flourishing garden that is continuing to grow. And obviously it's not perfect because we're not perfect, but it's growing and we're excited and we're happy. And so we're excited and we're happy. And these are happy tears. They're not like sad tears, but they're happy tears, guys, because we have so much hope and there's so much hope to give. And I really hope and I look forward to you guys joining us on this journey that we have no idea where it's even going to take us, but it's a journey that we know that no matter what graves are thrown at us, that we have complete faith and believe that they will turn into a garden, a flourishing garden. So please come back and join us. I can't wait to share the next episode with you guys, and just come back. Bye.